Hi, I'm going to demonstrate some of the thermometers we talked about in the course to you. What I have in front of me is a Check Temp F thermometer and the Check Temp 1 thermometer. Now I really like these thermometers. They do a lot of good things for us. Well, here's a cover that goes on over the probe. It's a probe that goes into product. It has a digital readout on it that we can easily see. That's what I think is really important with a thermometer nowadays. There's too many thermometers come out that you can't even read what temperature it is on there without squinting your eyes. I don't know about you, but my eyesight isn't as good as it used to be. Now in the back of this one, there's a battery cover that looks like this. You just take that battery cover off, and there's a black button in the back. It's the AccuCheck feature. Now the AccuCheck feature is built into the thermometer. No longer is it reading what the temperature of the tip of the probe is. It's reading a preset accuracy checking feature that's built into here, and it says that it's 31.8. It's checking to 32 degrees. It says it's 31.8. So this is verifying that it's 0.2 of 1 degree accurate, which is very accurate. The restaurants have to get their thermometers within 2 degrees of the targeted temperature. The targeted temperature is usually 32 degrees because they use ice water to measure. And they can go down to 30 degrees or up to 34 degrees. Now this thermometer is just 0.2 of 1 degree accurate to 32 degrees. All we have to do is flip the button up on the back. I just did that. And now the temperature is starting to read the probe temperature. If you'll notice, if I go ahead and put my fingers on the tip of this thermometer, it should continue to raise above room temperature. I'm going to take a quick peek here, but it looks like it's 80 some degrees and going up, which means that it's working right. And I've used these thermometers out in the field for over a decade, and the people that use them swear by them. This Check Temp 1 thermometer has a cord on it. Now, if you use a thermometer with a cord, the first thing that's going to break on the thermometer will be the cord because it's a wire. So sometimes these don't last as long as these do, from my experience. Doesn't mean you don't want one with a cord on it. For some reason you want to do a cooking temperature in an oven and you don't want to put your hand in the oven, you put it into the product and you can hold this out of the oven and actually read your temperature. This also has an AccuCheck feature on it. It's a button on the back. It simply goes from run to test. This one should say that it's 32 degrees, 32.1, 1/10 of 1 degree accurate to 32 degrees. There are 2 buttons on the back, just an on and off button, and a test button and a run button. So 2 buttons on the back. It takes a AAA battery. You saw on this one, the battery on here was a watch type battery. Pretty easy to find the batteries for these things. Of course, the display on this one is bigger than the display on this one, but they're both easy to see. We have a protective cover for this one. This one does not come with a protective cover.